Nara Season 1 is underway here at the Duels, a 25-lap event. Dave is our pole sitter. Former teammate Keaton will lead him down to turn number 1. As you see some cars using the middle and high lines, listen to the sound of those non-existent engines. There's no noise. Everybody back to single file down the back straightaway. Hopefully it's not an indication for the racing we're going to see tonight. As Keaton gets shuffled out a little bit, he'll be at Dave's rear quarter panel. Josh will follow him. So will Bozo. Little bit of help on the high side. Will they be able to clear? They go up closer to the wall. 5 cars in the top, 3 on the bottom. Pyro trailing behind. There goes the high side momentum. Keaton will clear. A little bit of contact there. Almost sent Draco around in the 16. Lap 1 goes to Keaton. Mostly single file. We see Pyro way at the back. He's used this strategy previously in Nara. Talladega comes to mind in Season 1 of the old Nara, where he hangs back most of the race and avoids the chaos. I'm sure he'll be there at the end. He runs P9 currently. As out front, it is still Keaton, Josh, and Dave. They have dominated, dare I say dominated on lap 5, the entire race so far. Bozo is now the 4th place holder. Brandon in 5th. Draco 6th. Tough situation to be in for Josh. He gets split 3 wide. He's in the middle, and now Keaton, both of his friends, Dave and Josh, have faded through the field. He still leads, though. He's got Bozo behind him. He leads a 3-by-2 field. Still blocking Bozo in the middle line as the top, led by Phil and Noise, starts to fade off. Dave and Josh have climbed their way back to the field. They're in 3rd and 4th. Keaton throws the block on Bozo. That'll get them both out of line. And that will end up putting Keaton, Josh, and Dave back together. That's been the story of the race so far. Almost halfway through now. Keaton, Josh, Dave still leading the top. As I've mentioned a couple times now, they've led almost all of this race in that order, but there's trouble. Dave goes around, up into the air, but the car back on all fours. Keeps it in the right direction. Does he have the draft is the question. Up to 190 miles an hour. It looks like he might have some. As now Keaton backs out of the field after what happened to Dave. He's going to go and get him some draft. What a teammate. In quotes, teammate. He is. You see him on the brakes. That has hurt Josh as well, who's fallen through the field. And I believe this is Bozo's first time out front. Noise and Phil follow him in 2nd and 3rd. Draco in 4th as they come off turn 4. Everybody single file. But there's the move. Noise tried to get back in line. He will. And that ends up hurting Phil. He gets stuck on the outside. He's got Brandon for help, but they have no speed. Here comes some high side momentum. Bozo made the block. Draco split him 3 wide middle. Lap leader will still be Bozo. Will he have it into turn 1, though? Brandon helping the 2 on the bottom. Josh helping the 45 in the top. There they go. Off into turn number 1. Draco's forced to back out. Bozo clears for the lead. Yes. A little bit of a nudge there from Brandon. Caught the 2 sideways down the back straightaway. The 45 will clear with the momentum. It's a 6-car pack as Pyro has DNF'd. Keaton has given draft to Dave. These 2 were part of the trio that dominated the early portion of the race. Now they'll be forced with a big task to catch back up or hope for a caution. Bozo leads the high line. Josh to his inside. Wheel to wheel through 3 and 4. Can the 38 get back up top where the big run comes? Oh, the 45 down the racetrack into the 38. Bit of contact. Got them all out of shape. But they all keep it together as we are halfway through this event. 15 points on the line for the winner. And we're definitely seeing the high side can work and will work when it comes time for the Daytona 500. It's Josh leading the bottom line. Brandon on the top. as the two behind have finally got linked up. Let's see if they can make any inroads towards catching up on the field. 2 by 3 are the leaders. Bozo will split the middle as Brandon got out of line. That'll slow some of the momentum. The top 2 cars clear on the bottom. Josh now leads a single file 6-car pack. Dave and Keaton trail behind. They will not be in this main pack unless we see a yellow flag late in this Daytona duel. Bit of a high side starting now. Bozo leading it. Draco throws a late block, a couple of them. And luckily the 45 backed out, or we could have seen our first caution of the night. Phil now to the back of the 45, trying to get something going. Josh led the last several laps of that run before the yellow. And he'll take the green again as we head into the restart zone. 7 laps to go. Draco follows him in second. Pyro, Bozo, Keaton, Dave, they're all back in it at the back of the field thanks to this yellow. Phil makes the high side work until it didn't. He's got no help. Now Draco with the bigger... Oh, there goes Brandon. Holds on to it thanks to Pyro driving into his door. And now the single file cars on the bottom lead. Down the back straightaway they go. Whole field, single file, except for Brandon, who is lagging at the moment, and he runs the 19 on the racetrack, slamming back into the wall. His Daytona duel chances could be over, as there's the high side now. Josh leading it. Dave and Keaton have found their buddy again. Phil up there as well. They have the drive off the corner. And there they all go to the front. 6 laps to go. Back down to the bottom. As Brandon, his dual hopes are over in lag. He's really complaining in the voice chat about it right now. He's got a new laptop today. As there goes the high side. Fox camera work. They've all blown by Josh. Keaton is hung out to dry as well. And down the back stretch. Dave leads the top line. Draco's behind him. 5 to go. 1 and 2 are 1 and 2. It's Dave and Noise. Noise is at a pretty quiet Daytona duel, but now he looks for the 15 points. He comes down to the bottom. Dave goes to the top. This allows Noise to clear for the lead. First time today. Keaton and Josh following him in tow. Big run for Dave, though, on the top. Push from Phil. He's been working the high side all day long. As there goes the trio back to the top. Noise will block it. This will leave Draco on the inside, and he is all by himself. He gets doored for good measure, and he will drop to second last in this field ahead of Pyro. Here we go. 4 laps to go. Noise a huge lead. Looking to win in his debut. There's Dave, Josh, and Keaton working together again. Big push to the back. Oh, Josh got sideways. Keeps it together, and now he's pushing Keaton on the bottom. Not clear, though. Noise still hanging on. Dave will push. Noise, no, he won't. 3 wide to the outside for second. And there goes Keaton and Josh to the top. Noise is not happy about that on the radio. I had to pause to hear that for a second. That was pretty funny. Anywho, the 3 amigos have been the story of this Daytona duel. Keaton leading the most laps of the night. Can he lead 3 more? Josh and Dave in tow. Watch for Draco behind the 3 of them. He has been dicey tonight. Oh, Dave. Not enough room for him. Draco's to his outside. A lot of discombobulation on the top. There's Bozo on the bottom. Can he take the lead away? He's alongside of him, but he does not have that high line draft. Josh and Keaton come back down to the bottom. And it's been a great night for the high side all night long. But when push comes to shove, they're all on the bottom. Never mind, Keaton and Josh to the top. Didn't get to the high side fast enough for the Highline draft, and now that allows Bozo to go on the top. Bozo's clear for the lead through the tri-oval. Not sure what was happening there with 8 to 38. Phil's to the inside of Bozo. Wheel to wheel for the lead. Bozo now has Keaton and Josh the top. Can the bottom three cars prevail over this powerful outside line? Side by side off the corner, but not anymore. Bozo's clear. Huge shove. Keaton might even clear. Huge run on the top. Bozo with a lap and a half to win it. Oh, Keaton up the track with Josh. They did not time that well, and that might be the end of their chance to win. Phil sideways off the corner, keeps together. Bozo takes the white one more time around from Daytona. The 45 of Bozo leads. The 24 of Phil in tow. Pyro, after what looked to be an early DNF, is back in the mix. Can the three amigos on the high side get it back going? Pyro joins them. They're going to have a run. The question is, will anybody else on the bottom decide to join them? Off of turn 2, they're alongside Noise. Now back down to the bottom. It is a bottom train down the back straightaway. It's been an exciting race all day long, but it comes down to just the leaders. Here we go, one more corner. Bozo out front. Will Phil make his move? And when? Keaton, Josh, Dave, they hop to the outside. Phil, throttle modulation. Where does he go? Momentum to the inside. Bozo shuts the door. Draco's to Phil's quarter panel. No momentum, and Bozo is your duel winner. Phil P2. Draco rounds out the podium. P4 for Noise. Pyro with a recovery for P6. And after all that success, the three amigos, 7th, 8th, and 5th. What a night of racing for Daytona, and it only makes me wonder, how good will the 500 be? Bozo is your winner here at Daytona.